I'm going to start this video with a story for my youth, and I promise it will pay off, so stick with me. I spent my formative years with Singapore Youth for Christ, where aside from functionally serving together in ministry for evangelistic concerts and gospel sharing programs, the supervisors made it a point to be deeply involved in our spiritual lives by providing soul care, counseling, and just doing life together. The topic of one of those group get-togethers was boy-girl relationships, or BGR, something everyone in Singapore struggles with. The supervisor asked, "What is the most important thing in a relationship?" And us elderly teenagers said without skipping a beat, love is the most important thing. Wrong. It's commitment. Love, specifically the feeling of love, ebbs and flows. Commitment is that firm foundation upon which a lasting relationship is built. Because no matter what you're feeling, commitment will push you to show up. Commitment will make you walk with your significant other through the tough times. Commitment will keep you together when both of you start getting older and the physical attraction fades. That conversation was so powerful that it's been burnt in my memory and is still with me every single day. And I'm only finding out now that this concept of commitment over love applies to many things other than BGR, like my guitars. Specifically, my relationship with these guitars, my MJT Strats. I'm going to confess on camera, I wanted to sell these guitars. They were collecting dust on the rack, they haven't had a string change in months, and they became basically toy guitars for the kids to trash. What happened? The truth is, my commitment to the guitars had waned. I stopped using them. I stopped putting in the time with them. It's been said that caring for a relationship is like keeping a fire lit. You need to nurture it, fan the flames, putting in the work of adding fuel. Neglect it long enough and it gets snuffed out. And so there I was toying with the idea of selling the guitars off when I decided to search for MJT guitars on YouTube just for the fun of it. Maybe it's serendipity, but YouTube recommended my own video about these guitars. And as I watched it, I saw it. That connection I had with the guitars, that harmony between my fingers and the fretboard. I caught a spark and I felt the warmth of a small ember. But could I rekindle the flame? I had to find out. I had to put in the work. I did it. A fresh set of strings, some basic adjustments for intonation, a very deep clean. Let's see how they sound. What's the moral of today's story? Two things I'm discovering. Firstly, the amount of work I put into making these guitars shine is proportional to the amount of love I feel for them. I'm going to incorporate a basic clean on my guitars as a daily discipline. No more excuses. As you saw in the clips, the kids are very happy to join me, with Claire even offering to help with simple maintenance tasks. So I'm going to use the daily cleaning as part of my routine with the kids. Secondly, and perhaps the more important lesson, is that falling out of love with your gear can be reversed. Instead of the endless cycle of acquiring gear, selling gear, and then acquiring more gear, maybe we need to recommit to what we have, put in the hard work of maintaining them, and then rediscovering what made us fall in love with them in the first place. I'm not saying we shouldn't ever buy new gear again. Certainly there's a case for that when our tastes evolve, our musical requirements change, or if the gear isn't meeting our needs anymore. But what I am saying is that the next time you feel an urge to buy that new guitar when scrolling Instagram, I want you to try this instead. Go over to your current guitar, do a deep clean, restring it, and spend some time with it. You might be pleasantly surprised at how you're feeling about it. Thank you for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and for more narrative style content, I have one highly dramatized retelling of a story behind one of my favorite guitars. I'll see you there.